Hi everyone, in this lesson we will go over algorithms that we can use to add or subtract decimals, which should be reviewed to what you have learned in elementary school. So in the first example, we are asked to find the sum of two numbers, which basically means we're adding 2.5 with 1.06. Notice how I gave you boxes right here. This is meant to use so you can align the numbers, because the most important thing in adding decimals is to align the numbers based on the decimal point. Given that there is an empty space on top of the 6, it is best that you put a 0 to hold the space. And to add them, you go from smallest place value to the largest place value, which result to be 6, 5.3. So to read this, we get 3 and 56/100th as our answer. In the next example, we're asked to find the difference of 8.321 from 12.6. It is very important to understand the word from, meaning this is the beginning number. So to translate this, we have 12.6 and difference means subtract. So 12.6 subtracting 8.321. Just like the previous example, if there's any empty spaces, you fill it in with zeros to hold the space. And we are subtracting this question. So notice how you're subtracting 0 to 1, which is not possible. So we have to borrow, and the number right next to it is not enough. So you have to borrow all the way from the 6. So lending 1 will turn this into 5. This will become 10, but now the 10 will have to lend a number over to the number in the right. So now it turns out to be 9. The 10 will be right here. So 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2, and 12 minus 8 is 4. So the final answer for this question is 4 and 279,000th. Okay, let's go over some tips on how to add and subtract fractions. The first thing you should do is to line up the decimal numbers according to the decimal point. That's why using grids is important. The second hint is to put in zeros so numbers have the same length. And the last thing is to add or subtract from the least place value to the greatest, which is basically from right to left. That's it for the lesson.